I guess, is the noise, or I guess words from fans compared from high school to college when you see a situation like what happened to Marcus Smart? How different is it from high school to college?
I mean, it's a big difference. When you got a big name like Marcus Smart has, you can't do stuff like that. I mean, obviously, he's young. Everybody's out here young. You're going to make mistakes. But I think it's just a learning lesson. I can kind of understand because when you're in the heat of that and you're losing to a team that you know you can beat or everybody expected you to beat, and you can lose your temper. But I think he's a good kid. He went on the news and talked about it. So you can't really do that in college basketball without everybody knowing, especially when you're playing D1 basketball.
As a college athlete, do you realize that you're kind of like the spotlight's always on you, and no matter if you're on the court, off the court, whenever that kind of happens?
Yeah, I think when I first got down here, the thing that the coaches emphasized to me was if you have to have good character even when you're not watching. Social media, on the internet, just tweeting, retweeting anything, you got to watch everything. You just have to be careful and be a good person at all times so you won't be on ESPN for the wrong thing.
How difficult is that to do, be on such a spotlight?
It's not really, if you think about it, it's not really difficult. You just gotta not do wrong things. I mean, you can be a kid and have fun without using profanity and just not showing or I don't know, you just can't go out and just have fun like other kids can. I mean, it's not hard. I don't really do a lot of stuff on social media besides post pictures, but I don't think it's too hard to.
So what do athletes do for fun off the court, since you have to be a little bit different than the regular student?
Really just hang with each other. I know after practice, I'm always with at least 2 or 3 of the teammates, just talking, having fun, joking. I mean, what happens with your friends, you can stay with your friends. I mean, we don't do nothing just bad. We always joke and having fun, of course, with being kids or being teenagers. But, I mean, we play games. We go watch games. We even go to the gym sometimes to shoot. We just be hanging around together in the room.
Does it prevent you from interacting with other students, maybe?
Not really. I mean, we interact with them, but then again, we know what we can and cannot do, so we try to keep ourselves out of it and just stay to ourselves so we don't get in too much trouble.
I.J., how hard has it been for you to I know we talked about this before, but being in and out of the lineup, how frustrating has that been for you to try to get in that rhythm?
It's I think this might be the biggest trial I've had since I've been playing. I know I've been hurt. Then I caught the fever. My fever was at like 103. I was sweating. I couldn't even barely open my eyes. I tried to come out through walkthrough before the Kentucky game, and it just really just killed me because I was okay that morning. I mean, my temperature was at 100, but I was going to be able to play. But after walkthrough, I couldn't really eat. After I ate, I threw it up. I don't know, it was pretty frustrating, but I just been trying to keep my head right. Since I'm a freshman, I just got to get my body back right, just get back right so I can be out there and play with my team every day. I feel like I let them down.